Hello everybody, welcome to Life and Love in the Philippines. Well, except for I'm in New Orleans. But Irene is in the Philippines, so catch some of her videos. Give us a like, and if you like our videos, subscribe please. But anyway, today, we're going to be working on the Mercedes and making some videos. And I ordered the parts that I needed and put inside these two boxes, so we're going to do an unboxing. What I had to order was, well, let's start with what my problem is. My problem is I got a cylinder misfired. So it's either the coil or the spark plugs, because there's two spark plugs on each cylinder. Not like a Chevrolet and nothing. The Mercedes, it's got two. So that's 16 spark plugs. So that's what I had to order. But we're going to change the wires, the plug, and the coil packs. My number 7 cylinder is misfired, so this is the first thing to do. And hopefully this solves my problem. Alright guys, so we need to get the hood up. I just showed you all the parts. We need to get the hood up. And what I'm going to do, well maybe I ought to tell you this part. I pulled the latch underneath steering column. It's over here by your left leg. And then you raise this up and the little latch pulls out. Just simply pull it. Don't try to raise it up, break it off. Just lift it up. Now if I was going to put some oil in it or something, I'd just go with it right here. But I want to work on the engine and I want good access to it. This hood will go all the way up so you can service your engine. And that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to show you how. Right here is a latch, right? And I have one on each side. There's one over there too. Now this one, I recommend you get two guys to do this. It's a whole lot easier. But if you don't have two guys, one guy can do it. So what you got to do, if I get cameraman Phil come around here, that famous cameraman Phil.
Yeah, right.
So here's the latch, and I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to raise the hood up a little bit, and I'm going to get it behind this. See, when I let go, it's behind that. Right? And I'm going to walk my hands around the hood, holding it. I'm not putting pressure on it. I'm just holding it. I don't want that to slip back in the hole. I'm just walking around like you would a ladder or something, you know. And I'm going to get this other latch. Right? Do the other latch. Just raise it up now. And that's going to pop in over there in just a second. And there it went. So that's popped in. This gives you great access to the engine. And I've got to change these coil packs and the spark plugs, 16 spark plugs. There's 2 on each cylinder. It's 8 cylinder, but 8 cylinder, 8 coil packs, but two spark plugs and wires on each cylinder. That's the work we're going to be doing today. Why am I doing that? Well, my number 7 cylinder is misfiring. And I'm not just going to change the one, which I could, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and change everything. It's got a lot of miles on this car, over 200,000 or right close to it. We'll know when I get the dashboard fixed one of these days. But that's another project. Now, what I like is somebody's worked on the car before and numbered the cylinders. I really like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This one here is the one that's misfiring. Right? So I already showed you the parts. And then the 2 spark plugs are the wires. So what's the problem? Well, it's either the coil pack, the wires, or one of the spark plugs that are in there. Or something else, right? If that doesn't solve the problem. Maybe the wiring to the coil pack. Or maybe not. If not, it's probably the next thing you would do is go after the fuel injector. This would be the fuel rail. And down here, that's your number 5. That's your number 6, your number 7, and your number 8. And then the same thing on the other side, guys. So, if this doesn't solve the problem, then I gotta attack that. And go from there. But hopefully it will, and it probably will. Inside these coil packs, got a little hole. Inside is a Torx head bolt. I'll tell you what the number is when we get to it. And then you got a wire. These are your coil packs. That's all that's holding that on. And then we can take things off, right? These come out, they got a little latch on them, alright? A little latch. You just wiggle it off. Gotta hold that latch. See that one there? Not on there anymore. This one was already like that. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It'll still be okay. And we're gonna do that. That's the job we're gonna do. So we're gonna get started on it. Get our tools out together. We'll show you some of the process. What I'm going to do is loosen up the coil packs first. I'm going to have all the wires, because I'm just going to kind of lay it like this. Okay? I'm just going to lay it back, hopefully. So, I'll pull the coil wires off if I can. I might have to get a pry bar to do that. If not, I'll just take them out from down here. Basically, I did a wrench, and it'll fit around this thing, and I just pry it off. It's easy. So that's the job for now, folks, and we're going to come back to you with more. But I'm going to get a little progress and get all the right tools ready. Alright, guys. Welcome back. I've got the first side done. I wanted to just do one side before I give you tips and tricks and whatnot. I've got this side done. This here cylinder was my problem. This did in fact fix the problem. Whether it was the coil, the spark plugs, or the wire, I don't know. But you know, I want to change all of it, not just part of it. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start on this side. Let's see what we can do. This is the coil pack. I'm going to take the wires off here. Not good. Little feathers are falling off. Alright, so we got the wires off. We're going to take the coil packs off. Alright, so the coil packs are all loose. gotta pull the wires off. They'll come on out. This one here is strapped on. We'll have to cut that. So let's get started. I'm not worried about these wires because we're putting new ones on. Now we got to get the wires off of the plugs. These are self-adjusting pliers. They're just perfect for doing this. Some people use a wrench and pop them off. I actually have a wrench under the car. That's where it fell. Take a wrench, put it on there. It's kind of hard to do. I kind of prefer the pliers. That works pretty good. This is what I done here. Works pretty good. That's a 3/4 inch end that I'm using on the. Get this wire out of the way so we don't break it. That's pretty easy doing it like that, folks. Now get spark plugs out. Alright guys, so got all the parts in. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 cylinders. So on the left side, looking at the engine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, just to clear that up. I was looking for that information at one time. I looked in the book, it's not really clear. You know, usually in the book it'll tell you as you're sitting in the driver's seat. Well, that don't make no sense when I'm out here. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So a couple of things to tell you about. The little bolts to hold on the coil packs down in these little holes right here. That's a T30, that's a torque bit 30. Okay, I didn't specify that in the previous part of the video, and I said that you could probably leave these wires hooked up and just flip everything back. And you can't do it that way unless you've got the spark plug wires disconnected. So take them off, just do them one by one. It's just as easy. I showed you the trick about the spark plug wires and taking the 3/4 inch box in, or not box in, but open in, and taking my pliers, you know, showing you that little trick. It's in the video previously. Everything looks good, car runs great now. So we're going to put everything back together. Did want to tell you about the wires. I thought the wires were all the same length, and they're not. So you do need to have your longest ones on the longest span, of course. So you do need to watch that. They're not all the same. They're pretty close, but there's about 3 or 4 different sizes. The one thing that I noticed with these coil packs is the front spark plug will go on that facing you. Each cylinder has 2 spark plugs. So the one furthest to the front of the car goes on this part. And then the second one, it goes under on the other coil pack. Well, same coil pack goes on the other connection spot
behind the first one.
So watch for that. That's important. Now we're going to throw everything back together. So right here, this thing got a clamp down on the doohickeys. If you remember the doohickey from before, that's your clamping point. So we're going to do that. And this has to sit correctly over that air inlet, that air intake. So I'm using my finger to make sure it's down around that air intake. Just pop it down. Take these. That's where your air filters sit. Got 2 air filters. I've done another video on these air filters. Reusable, rewashable air filters. I don't have to buy new ones. I just wash them and reuse them. So we got those on. It's not hard. And then the front piece. And it just slides in these little spots right here. in and down. And that's it, folks. It's done. So, yeah, everything was good. I'm real happy with it. I gotta put my sticker on my plate. It came in the mail. And that's it. That's a wrap. So, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Bye.